Good morning, kings and queens, our listeners. Today's a special day because I have my guest with me, Tuesday Dolls from Tuesday Talks.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
How are you doing?
Man,
Comment below. How are you doing?
yeah.
How are
th-
you doing?
How you
How
doing?
you doing?
Girl, life is life.
It's always life,
It is.
but God is still thrown in. So as long as you remember that, you'll be all right.
Amen to that. Amen to that.
So this is long overdue.
Yes.
You've been waiting for a long time.
I
I
know.
have been on hiatus, so I haven't really been on my podcast as I should. But what a way to come back is to come back with Tuesday Talks. Two
Definitely.
women coming together and just collaborating and sharing our points of view because women are known for drama and all that, but here we're just here to come together as one unit. We're powerful together. So, with that being said, tell us a little bit about Tuesday Talks and how did the inspiration come about and what is it really?
Um, okay. So Tuesday Talks actually was inspired uh about 6 or 7 years ago. I didn't realize that I had something to say. Actually, I got a lot to say. But
You
um
always got a lot to say.
I do, but see, the levels of what I got to say is so crucial. It's so real. So Tuesday Talks is basically about breaking generational curses.
Okay.
It's about coming together not just as women, but men and women, so that men can be heard, that women can listen to not chastise, and men can listen to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Tuesday Talks has helped, like off camera, man, so many of my brothers that I feel they heart, man. Like I be hearing them, and then they hear me too. And to be able to get a good correction from a good man is definitely what's up. That's how Tuesday Talks came about. I kept talking about it, and you know how we is, girl. We get together and we get that wine, girl, and it's on, it's on and popping, and we be here for 6 or 7 hours
Yeah.
just not to critique, not to judge, but just to love on one another as people, getting
Inspire,
ourselves,
lift up.
girl, yes, to be able to get us to like understand each other and understand why we move the way that we move. And sometimes moving in silence is the best thing, and sometimes moving out loud is the best thing. It's just depending on your journey. Um, Tuesday Talks was definitely a part of childhood trauma, but that's mostly everybody's story though. It's
Mm-hmm.
childhood trauma, but it's not about the trauma. It's what you do when you realize that you have trauma. What you do after the fact. Like once I recognized this and I realized that some of these circumstances and situations that I put myself in or that other people have put me in, how did I get here?
Mm-hmm.
Where did that go? Um, not so much as dissecting, but definitely having an interpersonal relationship with myself first before I
Right.
go out here and be like, hey,
That's
like,
powerful.
yeah, just me. I have to fix me, girl. And trust
Mm-hmm.
me, anybody that know me, my past, present, and hopefully future, uh, right? um, it's just about getting to know me. I have so many different levels, so many different layers of me as a person, as a woman, as a mother, as a friend, as a sister, as a cousin. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's so many different layers to me. It's just like it's different.
You pointed out something that was very powerful to me, and you were talking about men sharing their hurt with a woman.
Hmm.
Now that's powerful because men don't talk to women like that.
Funny as fuck, girl. They talk to me, girl. They
How
talk too
like how do
motherfucking
you,
much.
how is the conversation? How do you get it for those out there listening who want to know how do you talk to a man without talking at a man, if
Well,
that makes
see,
sense?
first of all, those are two double negatives. That's what I don't do with any man that I am friends with. I don't talk to, I don't talk at, I talk with. And
With.
that's the biggest difference. Most men want to be heard, but they want to be able to men want to be able to be vulnerable enough to have the conversation with a woman. And I realized, me being a woman that I am, that I've hurt a lot of men in my life. And it took one strong man to sit me down and say, hey, check this out, baby. Listen, I need for us to talk together. Talk with me. And if you can talk with me, we can do a lot of things. No cap. We did a lot of things. And the growth that I had got from him and the nurturing of what he got from me, he elevated and so did I. We've been friends over 30 something years.
Wow.
But because he sat me down and had a conversation, he told me, he said, listen, I want to see you better, you want to see me better. It don't have to be all of the extra in between. But what can happen is
The
this.
toxic exchange.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, and it's generational. It's, you know, Big Mama and them was mad because they didn't like how they was raised. And
Mm.
what their mother showed them, and then they just passed it on and passed it on, and it just it just turned into a triple negative that now I'm looking at life and I just really want to change it to a positive way of us women. Like, we have to do better. The men out here are the way that they are is because we the problem. We
Are we?
wrong.
But are we though?
Yes, on some circumstances and situations we are, because we
How
give
so?
because we give birth.
Because
Ooh, what you laughing at? What you
we gave birth. We're the
hell
problem.
yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, yes. Cause we
Explain
gave
how that is. How does somebody, if you giving birth to a child, make you
you
the
giving
problem or
birth to a man.
a man? Hmm.
You giving birth. Don't you got a son?
I do.
And I got one too.
Hmm. And
Right?
nurturing is what we do.
Right.
But
And
how is
our
that a
son,
problem?
it not for our sons. It
Yeah.
won't be.
Yeah.
Because we gave our sons two things. We gave our son emotional intelligence,
Hmm.
and we gave them logical thinking.
Yeah.
And being able to have the uncomfortable conversations with our sons is why they won't be like most men who do deal with their feelings in a different way. Some
Hmm.
of them beat on women, some lash out, some do these different things. But that is because the woman themselves, they didn't do the work inside. We've been through hell and back. You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
heavy.
we've been through hell and back. And listen, when I say I was mad, when I found out that I was a problem, I couldn't point the finger and blame it on somebody else. When I figured out it was me, and I changed my domain, I changed
Hmm.
me. I changed the dynamics about me first. Once I fixed me and I figured out that I
If
was a
only
problem.
he would. If only he stopped. If only P do this. If
Yes.
only P do that.
Yeah, but I
But
realized that don't work. That don't work. Sometimes, remember earlier I said sometimes it's cool to kill a person with silence.
hmm
It take two people to argue. It take two fools is what my daddy used to say, girl.
hmm
So for me, it's kind of like,
I always
man,
heard that it takes two people to argue, and
take
it
two
does.
fools. Two fools. So which fool are you, the right fool or the left fool? For me, I'm trying to be nobody's
Nobody's
fool.
fool.
I don't want to be the fool no more. So I've learned to just listen. Even when people are mad, they upset, they angry, I've learned to listen. Now I do have my moments, girl, because this flesh is
You're
sometimes
human.
you got to beat it into submission. Okay? I go back and forth with you. But there is when I figure out that there's no means to the ends, you can just stop. You can just stop the moment. Hey,
But with
so
some guys, the silence is what triggers their anger and frustration. It seems like.
it does. Because nobody taught them how to articulate their feelings.
Mm.
The first person who they learn from nurturing is their mother.